I think we're on. Hello, hello, welcome everyone. Maybe. Think we're good. Saw a couple of folks chatting beforehand. Grants to Mr. Toilet Soda getting his final area. Hello, welcome in. Goose Bottle, Apple Pie, Magpie. Welcome, welcome. And we got Beef running around, Ace, Sharp, talking about different echo weapons. Well, today, I guess I should probably let me do a little stat check. I don't know exactly how much stuff I've done. I was kind of just going down the list, trying to knock out some random tasks here and there to reduce the deficit of points. So I've got 3,400 to go till I get to the next relic. I think I got 99 defense. Did I get anything else? I think I passed 25 mil farming today as well. It might be about it skill-wise. I did get 90 crafting. Finally early for one of these. Welcome, Mr. Generic Waffles. Appreciate you being here. But 90 crafting, so I do have the Blood Fury now. Which is just in time for me to probably do no PVM. Because I gotta go do tasks, man. I guess there are tasks. Tasks for, like, killing bosses a number of times, so maybe that'll be some of the points as well. Do you do any raids yet? I have not done any raids yet. I know we are planning to do some TOB tomorrow. Whether or not raids would be good points for me today, I don't know. I kind of wanted to get to... I know the raids have a lot of points in them, but I kind of want to get tier 8 so I can have that benefit as well. Hello, Mr. Eduardo. Welcome in. How's it going? Gonna kill Hydra? I guess I could. I'll probably... What I'll say is, I think a lot of the bosses that have like a 1 KC task, those are probably pretty good pickups, because a lot of the high level stuff are like 80 points for 1 kill. Ashish, how's it going? Welcome in. I'm doing pretty well. Work from home day for me, so I'm chill, I'm ready, I'm prepped, for the most part. Did raids with a group of friends in Hardmore, and everyone got a purple every run. Quite insane. That is one I've heard as well. Just finished Sarah and one item off of Bandos. Hopefully the last item will come easy for you. No little Jack stream ruined. How's everyone doing? Welcome, Sacred Stun. You know, I still need to go and reclaim him, actually. Good evening. Good evening, Kayla. Welcome in. Actually here. Ah, dang it. I know there's a task for, like, getting a magic seed out of a nest. Although there's probably one for planting a spirit tree too, so maybe that's not a bad thing. Do I have any other nests? Probably not. People with the woodcutting relic living the good life with their nests. Not for me though, unfortunately. I will go reclaim Little Jack, so we've got him. Actually, I guess I'll just... Oh, I'm on the wrong spellbook for a home teleport. We'll do area teleport then. Seems fun. Mass Chambers of Xeric or something. Good. I think... look, actually, okay, I've got the task list pulled up on the side. I just wonder... Chambers of Xeric. There's got to be a ton of these. Teleport. 1 KC on Chambers is 80 points. 25 KC, 50 KC, 100. So that's all a lot. Recolor a piece of Ancestral. Combat achievements. And I guess... Probably all the rare drops are in here too. Dragon Claws, maybe? Equip a pair of Dragon Claws, 200, Twisted Buckler, Kodai, Elder Maul. Yeah, pretty much it looks like everything from the rewards is about 200 points. I don't know. How fast are Chambers? Anybody run Chambers? I mean, if it's really a purple every single time, then it might be worth sending a few and getting some points. Oh, I haven't... Oh, I guess I... When did I don't even remember getting this. I guess I got a pet last time around. Abyssal Orphan. I didn't think I had a pet on Leagues. Well, silly me. Finally unlocked Fremi today. Time to abuse Golden God more and grind out points. Enjoy that, sir. Don't mind going dry on Bando. Sarah is much worse, so I'm glad to have that one out of the way. I do understand the crossbow, pretty big. Been brainstorming a 4-6 build that is Barlowmore to Ronwin Wilderness that I want to try out later, or 6-4. I think that Ronwin Wilderness, why Barlowmore though? I think if you wanted like maximum damage, I think you'd go Fremnik. Though Barlowmore you still do okay, you get the ring. Probably more content to try out as well. Welcome, James. Araxor might have a task with it too. That's probably true. I think probably what I ought to do before I get too stuck into this. Cash tracker. I'll just open this up and then maybe just start working down the list. I wonder, maybe we exclude these and just go for ones that are in the hard tier. Those would be, what, 80 points? Hard tier or above. Did my first Echo GG today, went surprisingly well. Kind of stuck on my second style though, range or magic. Well, if you're talking about your off style, I think range is going to be way stronger than magic. Congrats on the pet. Yeah, apparently I must have gotten this last league. I do remember doing some Abyssal Sire last league. I just don't remember playing the pet. Going to Greenlong Barrows, or did you do it already? I have not done much of any Barrows. Whatever I did was on stream. I think it was only like 20 chests or something like that. Roxar's been fun. I've been doing it without anti-venoms, and I'm still destroying it. I guess you get the little venom sacks too after a little while. Went to Ronwin, Wildy, and Frem. I think they're great. Yeah, I think that build for like the Crystal Coppish build pretty strong. Although I guess if you wanted other content, it would make sense. When did you get that? When did I get that? I didn't even know I got that. Should we name it? Since I forgot about it, I probably feel like it is the Abyssal Orphan. I don't know. Who knows? What should I name this? Something about like I forgot about this. I feel like long lost forgotten pet. Barrows 80 points a set. Yeah, I guess I could do that. I don't know. Redheaded stepchild. Only threw Barlowmore because I want to practice Coliseum. Yeah, that makes sense. Not sure if I can do that range, so that's why I'm thinking 6-4 if I go Barlow. Undesired. Okay, yeah, I'm digging that. Undesired. Oh. Feels rude almost. Plus, good things, you can AFK a lot of bosses. Alright, I guess we're leaving Undesired out today. So, we got some clues, full sets of things. That's all clue stuff. Man, that is all clue stuff. That is a bunch of... I don't think I have a lot of clues, actually. The only thing with Barrows is I don't know... I mean, it's so RNG. I guess I can send a couple of them. I do have slightly better gear than I used to. Perfect Hydra kill. Congrats, sir. What do we think? You know, actually, there's also, like... Lizardmen are a thing as well. I don't know... What tier are these? 300 Lizardmen. That's kind of a lot. It might take a little while. Get a Dragon Warhammer. Do like 20 or 30 chests and target farm off stream. Got the Blood Fury. I did get the Blood Fury. I got my crafting up just to make sure, you know? I had to get it. After yesterday, I'm like, no, I have to get this thing. I also killed like another, I don't know, 13 or something Echo Gargoyles today while I had some time. Just to get, there was like a task for 75 Echoes. What else we got? I tried to get some Rune Boots. That did not work out. So I don't have those, unfortunately. Man, I killed Or was it Necreal? Somewhere in here. I killed a few different Slayer creatures just for the sake of it. The Necreals, 101 of them. I got up to the 100 for the like Slayer drop. Not a single pair of rune boots. You know what, actually? I guess Araxites drop them. Araxites drop the Arania boots. Probably ought to do that, too. What did you do for crafting XP? I just used all that Tockle to buy diamonds into Zar and cut them. Went all the way up for that one. Came back for woodcutting content, just a little bit. There is a task out there for burning 100 U logs, so I figured I might as well like slowly build that up. What else we? I need pants. I have no pants on. Need some pants. This is all probably just focused completely straight. I can't imagine that this weapon won't just decimate the Barrows brothers. And then both of those need a spade. Send like 20 to 30 chests was the suggestion. See if I get myself a couple of sets. And just grab Brimstone. Brimstone, that's the combo from one of the mountain whatever creatures. Like Mount Karome. What is it? Wyverns? Not wyverns. Drakes? Is it drakes that drop the Brimstone attachment? I've got the Boots of Stone. The Drake Claw. First time catching you live. Been watching all your League live streams while playing by myself. Hope you're doing well. Well, welcome in. Good timing. You caught me today. I'll also be around tomorrow as well for quite a bit of time. Planning on streaming for... I haven't quite figured out the time, but probably start early in the morning, like 9 or 10, and stream until like 6 o'clock, so I'll be live tomorrow for quite a while. Start on the magic long task. Me and a few others set some TOB, got some Avernic. Oh, got someone in Avernic since I was the only one that didn't die on. So, well, I guess that's good. Unfortunately, it's not for you, huh? Pause easy to get if you have the level. Gotten like five of them in 100. I guess I can go do that really fast. I don't know. This is the problem, man. There's like so many tasks. If there's no direction, it's just like, oh, I could go do that. Oh, I could go do this. I'm like, okay, I need to commit to something. I gotta go do something. Potions would be good too. Okay, I think I want to try Mixology as well today while we're out here. I did go through and I cleaned some herbs, and by some I mean all of them. So I've got quite a few that I can throw into Mixology at some point as well. Could always quest. There are quite a few quests that are worth points. I do think I should probably do Shades of Morton because like there's quite a few of Mortania points behind that. Mount Karome has a teleport? It does. I'm gonna try Borkath with myth knives. Not a fun task. He ate me. Many tears. Many rips. You'll be working. You'll send a like. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be around a lot tomorrow. For anyone who wants to make that. Do want to send 100 for the task, so all good. Plus, obviously, a T-bow would be a godsend. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be doing a lot of raids as well, just for the tasks later on. Just because getting to Dragon is going to be doing, like, I mean, almost all of the tasks. There's like a... There's maybe like a 25,000 point buffer between Dragon and just, like, maxing out everything in the area. So I feel like I'm going to pick up a ton of the tasks. Like the stream, peeps. Man abandons his wife every night. Kick it. Oh. Funny and also not wrong. He's not home yet, though. We got some time. Burning Claws. Demons are pretty chill with the tier 6 mastery. I could do that as well. There's a, there's like a 300 KC task, I think, on Tormented Demons. Yeah, 300. 150 as well. And equip a Tormented Weapon. I guess that's just for any of them, so... Might not be the worst thing to work towards. I did Sins of the Father. Yes, I did. Seriously need to do Shades. I know. Shades is a good TP to Barrows if you don't have... Yeah, if you don't have the stuff, that is true. No, he's kind of... Ooh, I should have saved my spot earlier. Oh well. I'll live life on half HP. Warcath isn't bad with Banknote, was able to knock out like 15 kills, yeah. Oh. Oh, that just sticks to you, doesn't it? Ow. Also, just sat at these with the Historic gun. It was very relaxed. Do I need to worry about Dragonfire? Do these even do Dragonfire? Well, I was praying Mage, but I don't actually know if that's true. Does Blood Fury work with that weapon? It seems like it does. I think so. Yeah. Did you see that? There is little marks for the Blood Fury. Their targeted attack is Dragonfire. I guess I'll leave the prayer up then. She's a saint. Wife's a saint. Puts up with it all. Need to do TVs for the staff. Actually, apparently it's super good for Duke. It is good for anything demon-wise. Do that. The bow is also quite good if you're well needing that. I like having more HP. I think I'll do that instead of having all of my prayer. There we go. Shades also gives a few easy tasks if you spend like 30 minutes there. Yeah. Alright, lots of stuff. This is... I'm gonna keep saying that, yeah, I need to do that stuff. Okay, it's fine. We'll do this. We'll try to get the boot upgrade for these. I guess I'll send 100. If I don't get it within 100, then I'll just not worry about it. We'll send like 30 Barrows chests, see if I get a set. Hopefully get a set. And after that... Tormented Demons are still pretty slow. I feel like 300 is probably not going to be a particularly quick thing to do. Maybe I'll start working down the list. I know that there's all of the diaries, and surely my skills are decent enough to get through like the medium diaries, if not the hard diaries, so that would be quite a lot of points. And some XP lamps. Do we have any comparison on ranged Hespori Echo Weapon? Like around Bofa or something? Well, it is a 4-tick. I don't know if anybody's compared it to anything. Bofa is also 4-tick, right? So, I mean, I guess that would make sense. All the XP going into Herblore for you. I think for myself, it's probably rune crafting to get me up a little bit. So that way I can do like blood rune crafting or soul stuff here in Koran. I think I decided to go 5-6-0. Well, that's going to be tough. You're not going to have enough mastery points for that. I think 5-5 maybe. Can't really think of time I'm going to use mage to go like... Yeah, I feel like you're adding a point there, Sacred Stun. Careful. You're going to get yourself in trouble there. What did I unlock at tier 7? I got the Overgrown one, so I've been getting passive farming XP. Yeah, auto farming. I probably need to go double check the patches because I don't think the XP drops have been like super crazy today. It probably burned through a bunch of seeds again. You've got a secret point unlocked, but you're not telling everyone. What are you hiding? Gamers hate him, Mr. Sacred Stun. Need to make an Excel sheet of tasks I can still do, just so I will do it. Yeah, like, and this is where, like, if I'm ever at a loss, I just go down the wiki, because I'm just like, otherwise I'll have, like, the decision paralysis or whatever. Does anyone know how to properly farm the blood armor plus the weapon? Just kill Blood Moon or all three? I think if you just kill Blood Moon, you can target farm it. Though if you do want all of the sets, it's definitely worth killing all three because you'll get better drop rates, just in general. Is there for sure a drop rate on the Echo items? There is, yeah. There is a pity for the Echo items and the Echo Orb as well. I got 91 farming without doing anything, and let me tell you, it's going to keep going up. Gonna keep going up till you hit 200 mil. Gotta figure out a way to get pure essence that isn't Soul Wars. Hate that place. Add to the decision paralysis. For If you have Power Miner, I mean, you can AFK on Pure Essence. It won't necessarily be very fast, but you could do that. There are some monsters that drop an okay amount of it, but it's not going to be anywhere near enough if you're using, like, Banknote to just runecraft super quickly. I think the only thing that gives you amounts at that degree are probably Soul Wars. Maybe Zulrah? Maybe. But even Zulrah's drops are, like, not that many. Moonsets are random, you can't target farm them, kill all 3. Is that true? I don't think so. People were saying you're able to just kill one of them. I have so many easy points I can get, but I'm here hacking away at bushes trying to get a tuber. It's the challenge, isn't it? Some of these tasks, they end up taking a long time. Wintertodt. I also have a bunch of Wintertodt I could do. Get my fire making up. No Power Miner. Think it's just Slayer bosses. Yeah, I mean, you'll build it up eventually. It'll just take a little while. Wyverns drop 250. I guess if you wanted to go to Wyverns, you do need the Visage, probably. I think there's tasks for each of the Visages, right? Visage Eye? I don't know. How does the Black Mask work with Slayer Master? Do I still need to get tasks? No, it's just everything. Everything you'll get the bonus on as long as it can drop Slayer XP. Who on earth did this? Why does that say I don't get the drops? Any easy way to get a Nature's Talisman? You can go to the Abyssal Creatures. I don't know if it's super easy. It is a little bit of a rare drop from them, but you can do that. You can fairy ring to the Abyss. AFK Day Alt Essence? Yeah, I guess you could do that as well. Yeah, nothing comes close to Soul Wars for Essence, that's for sure. Chambers gives a lot. I feel like Chambers isn't fast enough to be worth it for farming Pure Essence, though. Alright, hold on, I gotta lean in so I can read faster and catch up to you guys. You're gonna lap me too much. Ugh. For all eligible Slayer monsters, yes, for the Slayer helmet bonus. Barrows can't be, or Barrows can be, Moons can't. You're wrong. Moons can. War about Moons versus Barrows. I'm pretty sure Moons can be target farm though. You just kill one of the bosses. There's also the do protection for Moons. Now you got the Dragon Hatchet. You can knock out the Clue Step. Oh, or Wintertodt. Yeah, Wintertodt. Is there a Dragon Hatchet? Dragon Axe? No task to equip one? That's a little bit of a shame. Because it is super rare from Wintertodt. Pirate Hook, surprisingly, didn't take so long. Easy 400 points. I did finish that one today as well. I was getting fairly close on it, so I figured I might as well knock it out. Out all the stuff in my bank. Abyssal Creatures are quick. Yeah, they're quick to kill, but it still is a little bit RNG. Super easy from Abyssal Demons. We got the Slayer level for it as well. One exception somehow, the Abyssal Demon task for 200 points requires an Abbey task. Yeah, that was a little bit annoying. Find where a leech spawns and they respawn almost immediately. Actually, I think you're right. I think when I was in there, it was actually immediately. I'm pretty sure there was like no downtime, or like one tick of downtime. With Dew Protection, I think killing all 3 moons is better. It does give you better drop rate percentage. I don't know by how much though. It is like, if you don't mind getting all 3 sets, it is definitely worth killing all 3 of the bosses though. Oh, there's a task to do the Dragon Special? Dragon Axe Special? Or is it just my, like... There's the Dragon Pickaxe, I see that one. Two-handed axe. Infernal Tools. I don't see one for the Dragon Axe. Unless it's, like, area-specific. Maybe it's for Fremnik. Does anyone know if there's a pity on Echo items? There is, yeah. It's double whatever the drop rate is for the item, and you can look in the area menu to see what that drop rate is. Actually, I don't know. Does it even matter? I guess I don't even need to worry about picking the stuff up. Prem has one? Oh, that would make sense then. On my task list, I don't have Premnik enabled, so I can't look it up. It's the exact same drop rate percentage per boss, regardless of how many of the moons you kill. Only the amount of loop rolls outside of getting the gear. Or outside getting the gear changes with it. Interesting. So you just get like a flat percentage to potentially roll something? But wouldn't that still mean that the gear rolls are a higher chance? In the same way like Barrows is, right? So you, let's just say the boss, you kill one of the bosses, it gives you 10% to roll a moons item. Does it work that way? So you'd have like 30% chance to get a moons item if you killed all 3. But then the pool is essentially any of the items. Is catching a lucky impling a task? I have one here. If it is, it'd probably be in global. Let's see. Catching a lucky impling barehanded is 200 points. Yeah, barehanded. Yeah, you have to do it, so you'll need 9900 in order to get that task. Did Grotesque Guardian Echo take long? Also, is the Echo version much different? I felt like the Echo version was easier, but I also had the Hispori weapon. Being at range makes it easier. You only need one style as well to kill the main gargoyle in the Echo boss. So, faster in that regard because you could just camp your main style. If you are melee and you don't have a ranged melee weapon like this, it's probably gonna be a little bit tougher for you because the mechanics are harder. But in terms of how long it took, I mean, with this thing, I was getting like minute kills. Getting the actual drops, I got to pity for both of them. So the orb took me, what, 30 kills, and then the gloves took me 50. Something like that. Got 1 KC T-bow at 500 TOA. Congrats, sir. Did you ever grow any trees and check the tree for a task? I tried. I had 1 banana tree seed, and I planted it, and I forgot to not put it in my vault because I saved it, and then it has replanted itself like 8 times, so I have yet to check a fruit tree, which is really annoying. It's very unfortunate, but I checked today, and I checked in my little like seed vault today, and the seed did finally get used up, so the next fruit tree I'll get a check, and that'll be a task. Went Barlamore, Mortania, Karen. Happy with your choices? Any regrets? I've been pretty happy with my choices. One thing I wish I could try was the wilderness weapon. Clicked in the wrong one. The Coppish blade seems really strong, but I also, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily want to have changed my areas. I like my area choices, so I just feel like I would have had to do a second build. My second account, I want to do a mage build, so maybe if I do a third account, I'll do like Wilderness Toronto and Fremnik and do like the Crystal Coppish. Probably won't have time for 3 accounts though. That seems like a lot. Got it today, so cracked. It looks really good. I know people have been talking about how high it hits too with the special. Works like Barrows. Each brother gives a chance to give their exact set item. You can technically get all 6 brothers' items if you get lucky. Same applies for moons. Oh, okay. If anyone needs it, got the lucky impling for anyone with 9900 in Puro Puro on World 347. What weapon are you using? This is the Hispori Echo weapon. The Nature's Reprisal. You can just bank whatever seeds you want to save. Yeah, I was just didn't even think about it. I didn't think about it at all. I just like I planted it, it saved, and I deposited it in the seed vault, and it didn't cross my mind whatsoever. And it has replanted itself just a dozen times. It was just like, okay, because I went back to check it like later today. I'm like, surely it's done. And then I went there. There's the claw for the boots. But I went there and I'm like, why is this tree only at a stage 2? And then I realized, I'm like, That's why I kept getting random bananas in my bank. I'm sitting there cleaning my bank today, and I kept seeing 6 bananas pop up, and I'm like, where on earth are these bananas coming from? It was the stupid banana tree, dude. I was just like, I dropped so many sets of those 6 bananas and had no idea. And then I went to check the tree, I'm like, oh my god. Oh, I put the seed in the vault, dude. The bananas, the troll bananas. I'm gonna be doing Wilderness, Taronwyn, Mortania melee build, I think. Coppish looks like a lot of fun. I think so too. Dude, the bananas just driving me nuts today. I'm like, I swear, seriously, I kept clearing them out of my bank, and I was dropping them on the ground, and I was clearing the little spot, and I'm like, where on earth did these 6 bananas keep coming from? I'm like, I swear, like, is something that I'm doing just like have like a troll banana drop that I'm not catching? It's just like, yeah, bananas driving me nuts. I think you mean bananas driving me bananas. You planning on doing TOB? Want to take Mortania, but kind of scared, feeling like I need to do TOB. TOB, I think tomorrow is what we were talking about. I know Thai was asking me to do some TOB, so I'm sure we'll be sending some groups in the clan and anyone who's in the chat tomorrow. Can I just throw these on there? I need to like get an anvil or something. All right. let me not die to this. Use the claws on the boots probably when I'm not standing down there, huh? All right. We got our boots upgrade. There's 80 points. Now we go to Barrows. Feeling good about it. Barrows. Right, I don't have a good way to teleport there at the moment. To the surface anyway. You know, these actually, wow. Adamant boots give more melee strength. Oof. Unfortunate. Some may call it cheap, but Last Stand is really helping Echo serve mechanics. I'm up about 50-50 not proccing it. Nah, I think it's good. I think it's a good one. I'm still debating which one I should go. Brimstones are defense boosting mainly. Not hit escort, hello? Is it because I have this thing out? I should probably read the text. Alright, must be because of the pet. Legitimately debating changing my last zone from the Elf Zone to Karen just for the Echo weapon would make Inferno, etc. a bit easier as a melee build. It really does. You can get the Halberd if you have Mortania. You can get the Araxor, the Araxor Halberd, but 2 range is really not gonna do a lot for you. It definitely wouldn't help that much in the Inferno. It'll help with the Jads, but then you'll still have to do the Zuck fight with another weapon. Although I guess it's not that bad. The Zuck fight, you know, get yourself a twisted bow or whatever, and then go do the Zuck fight. It wouldn't be that bad. Just make the portal in the POH? I guess I could. You're right. This was silly. I think I'm still on the Arceus spellbook. Why did I do this? I could have teleported there. You're totally right. I am on this. What level is it? Barrows teleport. I could have totally done that. Oh well. Trying too hard over here. Thinking about doing a melee build with Asgarnia, Desert, Wilderness. Not sure about the regions though. Wilderness for the Coppish seems pretty strong. Desert is a little bit of an odd choice. I guess if you wanted the Lightbearer. Lightbearer from the Desert for the specs. Asgarnia to get Bandos into Torva. I suppose, yeah. I mean, I'm not personally a big fan of God Wars. Oh, and the Dog Sword, you're right, yeah. Maybe that's a fair combo. At least Bandos would be pretty quick. You wouldn't necessarily have to go up to Torva to get a lot of benefit out of that. Have Wilderness and Mori unlocked. Debating a 3rd area melee build. What do you think? Fremi, Asgarnia, Taronwyn. Never done CG though. Mortania Wilderness. You probably go either Fremnik or Taronwyn, depending on what you want to try. Taronwyn, if you want to learn CG, get yourself the crystal armor. You'll have a really strong setup with that. You'll get the Rancor from Araxor and Mortania. you won't be missing too much out on the strength bonus, just your ring slot will be a little bit weak. But I don't think that'll be that much of a deal breaker. If you don't care to learn CG, then I think Bremnik for the jewelry, probably. I don't know, I'm also a bit biased against his Garnia. I think it's a lot of grinding for God Wars, and also, if you're melee, like, you're not going to be able to farm Kree very easily. That'd be kind of a pain in the butt until maybe you get your off style up to 3. If, pro tip, for any other overgrown enjoyers, grapes from the Tithe Farm, yeah. I need to do that for the Zamorak grapes, too. Probably make my way to Barrows as well. What are we getting? Agility XP? 74 agility? You need the Zama grapes for a task? You do. Noxious Halberd busted for the Inferno. I mean, it's good for the waves. Not taking his Garnia as a melee build shouldn't be allowed. Having your character say woof from specking with the dog sword just can't be replaced. Do they really do that? Really say woof? Crafting a Dragonstone amulet and create a mithril grapple is simple. You have the resources for it. Are those tasks? Tasks you can do? Does the weapon trigger the melee shadow hit? No, the echo hit. I think the specs do not trigger the echo hits from what we've been talking about. Save this here, and I guess I'll just probably should still pray. There, I could probably kill me with a lucky hit. God War saves your KC for monsters. Yeah, I mean, it's not so much getting the KC though that's the problem. It's like just how long it takes. Sometimes if you go dry for items, or if you get like a bunch of dupes, you won't really go dry for items most likely, but the chances of getting a lot of dupes at God Wars is really what makes it painful. CG is a hard thing to learn, even with leagues. Yeah, I mean, once you get into tier 8, you'll have a second life. If you go that one, that can really help. Gauntlet is super easy with a prayer pen. That's true too, yeah. Tier 6 masteries. You don't have to worry about switching weapons, though it will, like, reduce your DPS. Well, actually, will it? Maybe not, because you're just using your main style, and your main style is so cracked anyway. Problem with this Garnia is I can't see myself actually using a defender much. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of other options now since Mauritania drops the Avernic completely. It's kind of like, I don't know, the Dragon Defender doesn't feel as necessary. There's also the Shield in the Wilderness, so if you're already in the wild, you definitely don't need the Defender anymore. Arma's useless to me because 6 range. Yep, that's true too. Arma's basically just, I mean, unless you really, really wanted the tank Missouri version, but like, that feels so unnecessary. Like, if you're gonna do that, why wouldn't you just throw on like actual tank armor as a ranger? Poor Armadillo. Bithans with the gloves, so funny. Can't wait for the Blood Fury. If you're a tier 6 range, you'll blast him really fast. If you're ranged, but I think we were talking about going melee in God Wars, so no luck for that. Barrows chest. 86 KC with the Zami God Frill. Have everything but 2 God Swords pieces and the pet. Pretty easy with the Demon Bane weapons. I do like that change for this league. Allowing everybody to get them was definitely really nice. Aram Staff, hello. Item on the first check back. 26 KC. Not useful at all to me, but that's alright. Echo DKs was so easy with tier 6 range and tank armor. Yeah, the meta in this league is so weird. Everybody's wearing melee armor. Because, oh, I mean, nobody went mage. I'm sorry, people who went mage. There's like so few mages running around in the game. Shouldn't you clear your inventory out before doing this? I could. I mean, I've got the spot saved. I don't know. How much does it matter? You went mage. Oof. Oh. Mage sounds like fun. I think it's just Mage got dumpstered on for so long. I feel like so many people just avoided it. Trying to decide on the second build later on. My current is Barlamore, Mauritania, Asgarnia, Melee 6, Range 4, Specialist. Barlamore, Mauritania, Asgarnia. I guess for the dog sword then, that's what the spec relic is going to be for. I almost feel like if you could, fitting in the wilderness would be good, because then you can pick up the dog sword and the coppish blade. Pretty okay. Definitely didn't have relic flexibility though. Yeah, that's... Mage, you have to go full 6 to really get the full effect. So it doesn't function as an off-style, which is unfortunate. I mean, Melee has a similar problem too. Melee as an off-style is not going to be nearly as strong. Basically, range as your off-style is the way to go. And if you're already range, you just get 6 mastery points and you're done with the game. Yeah, cry looking at Rangers. Dude, everybody cries looking at Rangers. Just don't look at Rangers. Every time you see one, just like, you block it out, you know? Last leagues I did Mage, and I went to try Zaya, since I've never done Chambers of Xeric. I think range and off melee. Yeah, I mean, basically, range and melee are the styles for this league. Playing with 2 buddies, and we all went different styles. Mage Bunny's gonna reroll. Mage Buddy. Rip. Didn't realize the last relic auto kill is based on your base max hit, not with the boost. It's like, yeah, it only takes into account, I guess, the tier 6 mastery, which is really not what they should have done. If you're asking me, anyway. Should I bother using Ruby Bolt's E on Vorkath or just Dragon Darts? I mean, you could open up with Ruby Bolt's E. I mean, you could just use the Rune Crossbow the entire way. I don't think it would be bad. It's not like the Rune Crossbow is really fast anyway. And Vorkath has enough health. The 100 hits could really speed things up. Alright, yeah, the inventory is a little bit tight. Maybe you're right. Maybe I should clear this out. Thinking Fremnik, Zaya, Mauritania, or maybe Taranwin. Without Taranwin is no blowpipe, though. You would get Carols from Mauritania. Not going to be quite as strong, but it is still going to be pretty good. Blowpipe is hard to pass up, though, as range. It is nice to have extra range on the darts. I don't know. You probably want Taranwin, I feel like. You either want Taranwin or the desert, just so you can have that little extra range. That'll help you a lot when you're doing stuff like the Inferno. Darts can be used almost everywhere, but sometimes you do want that range just to help a little bit. Doing my first fight caves with 5 points in Mage. Cancer, Airwave is horrible. Oof. It's just an unfortunate byproduct of going Mage, I think. Picking Mage is kind of like picking Kandarin. Oh, and Mage probably should pick Kandarin too. Oh. So unfortunate. Pick Kandarin, have 0 regrets. More power to you. On the plus side, Sacred, it's instant invites to TOB. That is true. Everybody's looking for people who can freeze. How would you last stand to do with like off-style DH? I mean, you could. If melee is your off-style, you'll just get less attacks in. I'm trying to remember. I think you get 7 swings at tier 5 or above for melee for last stand. Otherwise, I think you are gonna probably get like 4 or 5 maybe. So you'll do like a few less swings because your attacks won't be as fast. One thing I can say so far about the mage build here, the healing is much more notable than melee. Oh. Melee, you have to get a Blood Fury. I will say, though, the healing when I had Nature's Reprisal somehow felt more consistent, and I feel like it's more because I was, like, ranging things at that point, so it was easier to avoid some mechanics. Hey, you, do you know how to get DKs without the Rune Throne Axe? You have to get the agility shortcut. Agility shortcut at 86. I think I ask every time. I don't remember exactly. I want to say it was 86. Have I remembered it correctly? Trying to decide Fremnik is a third and taking Grimoire, or Desert for a third and take Overgrown. But Fremnik, you also get the jewelry. 85. Oh, so close. You also get the jewelry in Fremnik. I guess it depends how much you really hate farming. If you don't have, like, if you have Currend, farming really isn't an issue. If you have anything other than Currend, you're really gonna have to pay attention to it. Even with tree farming, you can get through it with tree farming. It's just gonna be annoying still. Blood Barrage, my first fight cave in 24 minutes at tier 6 mage. Oh, so you'd already done an echo boss then, huh? 24-minute fire cave with the Hespori Echo is a tier 6 mage as well. Yeah, this thing hits really hard. Or the Elite Clue Step. Yeah, that's true. Elite Clue Step as well for the Dagonoth ladder. Does the reprisal feel better after the fix? I think so. It hits slightly higher. I won't say it hits like significantly higher, but I think it's, you know, 5 or 6 damage higher. It also seems way more accurate than it used to be. For me, plus Grimoire is best, at least in my opinion. I guess Drygore is really good if you're off spec though. Yeah, if you have the off style. Even still though, even if you're not, I mean, I get it that Thronwind Blowpipe is stronger, but I feel like just having the Blowpipe available to you, whether it's the Drygore or otherwise, it is going to be good still. It's not like Drygore gets worse, it's just the accuracy passive no longer matters that much. Took Barlamore from Nick Mortania as a ranger, and it's still really good. Yeah, I take it, Barlamore, you've got Atlatls, which are pretty interesting with the burn effect. Mortania, you get Carols if you want that. Carls? Carols? Carls? What do you think? Wearing my friend Carol's armor. I have Zaya and Mauritania as the first two. Yeah, I think with Zaya, if you wanted to skip out on Overgrown, you can do Tithe Farm, and it's not terrible. Muted. We're here. We're alive. Trying not to cough in your ear. All I'm doing over here is repeating Carol over and over, so you're not missing much. Just unlocked the Grimoire just now. Was really unsure what was best for tier 7. You know what? I feel like tier 7 out of all the relics, for how far back it is, it feels a little underwhelming, I think. Like, auto farming's cool and all, Pocket Kingdom's cool and all, Grimoire is cool and all, but it's just like, for tier 7, come on, you know, where's the extra power? Imagine getting that relic in like tier 4 and you get yourself the prayer boost, you would really feel that, like, way more. Went Desert as Garnia for Arma Masori. I mean, it is still good for the range strength. Like max DPS. I just feel like it's a little bit unnecessary for range because of the whole accuracy thing. Hello, Ash. How's it going? In another episode of Ranged OP, you can kill normal DKs, only praying mage. Yup. Try to get a water talisman from the Abyss area. I've seen rarer ones first. Dude, those things are so inconsistent. For me, Mori Desert got Shadow tier 6 mage, smoking everything, and pull Virtus. That's what you have to do. If you get lucky, you get the Mega Rare, then you're stacked. Everything's good then. Wizards in the Tower drop Water Talisman, if I remember right. I think you are right. I think they dropped that and like maybe the Mind Talisman. Time to take a break. Old lady wants me to make some dinner. Buffalo chicken mac and cheese. Sounds pretty good. Enjoy that, Mr. Sacred Stun. Wish they had replaced Equilibrium with Overgrown in that earlier tier. Equilibrium, I don't know. Equilibrium also is a little bit of feels bad. Good then, Spear. Alright. At least it's a weapon. Blood Bark plus Blood Spells sounds sick for Mage. That's a good point, too. Yeah, Blood Bark and Mauritania. Tier 7 is pretty mid this league. Yeah, Overgrown feels kind of nice, though. It is good. It's just, like, for being so far into the game, I mean, what, 15,000 points or something for that? It just seems like it takes so long to get to. Unless you're Golden God, I guess. Golden God people living the good life over there. What tier 7 you take? I took Overgrown for myself, auto farming. I think the same. I don't know what to pick tier 7 because they don't feel any of them like super useful at this point. Yeah, that. I feel like I could have taken Grimoire and also been totally fine. I don't think Pocket Kingdom was a good call for me just because like upkeeping the GP is kind of difficult. Weekend and yet to get a Cosmic Talisman. That is unfortunate. With Wilderness, Mauritania, Ronwin is my regions. I'm considering Pocket Kingdom. Would anyone pick a different relic? Oh, after I just trashed Pocket Kingdom? I like Pocket Kingdom if you have Production Master. That's about it. Production Master, if you have the money to upkeep it as well, it's something to be wary of. It is going to eat 75k an hour, which doesn't sound like a lot, but if you're kind of like me and you bounce around to activities and you don't necessarily intentionally go out of your way to earn gold, it'll be a lot. Should have farmed that out instead of 400 Barrows, ARMs. Totally forgot about Blood Bark, yeah, Blood Bark, but you need Rune Crafting for Blood Bark tier. I don't think you need that much, right? I haven't made Blood Bark, so I'm not 100% sure. I probably put it in the video when I was reviewing the area. I'd have to go back and look. Just turned in 12 Scurious Spines at once for shy 2 mil def XP. Nutty. I know. I need to go back there because I need to get my combat up to 126 so I can get those 200 points, which means I need to get my prayer up. And I think Spines are probably the best way for me. Equilibrium's not bad. It's really good at what it does, which is helping you get all those 50 mil tasks. It's just not flashy. Yeah, I know. Like, that's the thing. I don't know if it would compete against any tier. Maybe Equilibrium at the start, out like besides like a Gathering Relic or something, just for the sake of having more XP. I bet people would take it then. You'd feel it a lot more. Just because you had it for longer. Took Pocket Kingdom because I don't need Grimoire or Overgrown, but none of them felt compelling, yeah. Unfortunate for tier 7, I think. Love Forager. Hope it's in future leagues. I'm sure we'll see like returns of pretty much all of this stuff in some degree. Oh yeah, from Golden God, max out your cash, then just get Platinum when I need it. Just Alp Arrows for XP. Golden God. Golden God pushed everybody like a week ahead. I feel like I'm just now getting to the point that a lot of the Golden God people did on like the first 3 days. 77 rune crafting. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Blood Bark, Blood Runes. Bark Armor's not a task, surprisingly. That is a little odd. They've been in the game long enough. Lost my place. Not the most efficient, but Tithe was like 1.5 mil and planting top tier hedges in the house was like 4 mil. Oh yeah, construction as well. Yeah, construction farming. Not having to worry about herb from the get-go is just nice. Yeah, it helps a lot with the early supplies too. For some reason, I thought I'd get clues from the nest taking Pocket Kingdom. I was wrong. Yeah, unfortunately no, but they do give you nests for seeds. And there's at least a task for getting a magic seed from a nest. I haven't looked to see if there's other ones. Also 75k an hour when you're not playing. Yeah, that's also true. Haven't been able to test. I need auto cast mage weapon for ancients. Auto cast mage weapon. You've got Aram Staff can do it. Ancient Staff if you happen to have Desert. Otherwise, it is going to be kind of a long way. The raid weapons, I guess. The raid weapons can, like, K vs. Xeric, that weapon can do it. Is Grimoire better than Overgrown with Xeon Lock? I don't know. I think it's a little bit of a toss-up, Mark. It just depends. I went Overgrown because I was debating whether or not I would actually go and do farming runs. And I just decided, I'm like, okay, I'm probably not going to do farming runs, so fine. and it definitely helped solve the herb problem for me as well. But I also feel like I could have gone Grimoire and then just killed, like, whatever, the Aberrant Spectres and just gotten herbs that way and also been totally fine. Diary have a lot of points. I know what I'm doing this weekend. Yeah, the diaries do as well, especially as you get your skills up, then it becomes really easy to do them. Go through here and just knock them all out. Golden God makes Pocket Kingdom better then, I guess? Yeah, I think so. Pocket Kingdom with Golden God and the Production Relic, very solid, though if you have Golden God, I feel like Pocket Kingdom becomes a lot less necessary because you can buy a lot of the same supplies. Spellbook swap is actually big. I suppose so. That does make it convenient. I'm like stuck on the Archaea spellbook, so I don't want to go back. I don't want to switch it. Best way for Pure Essence without Minor? Soul Wars. Yeah, 100% Soul Wars. I was worried about Cash after not taking Golden God, but now I'm PVMing with the Drygore Blowpipe and Cash is no longer an issue. Yeah, you just have to get into the late game. What's some food I could buy or gather very quickly to eat with Bromboins in Barlamore, Mauritania, as Garnia? Bromboins are the fastest. I guess you can do like swordfish if you really need the tick eats. Barlamore, you get all the hunter food if you really wanted to. I don't know how fast that is, but you do like do some hunter rumors and it'll drop a bunch of the raw meat for you. Outside of that, you're probably fishing. I guess Mauritania, they do sell one raw shark if you wanted to buy that and then cook those up. People have 35k plus points without Golden God at the moment. Better than me. Without Golden God, what am I at? 21k? 21k and change. Oh man, that's like my third Aram's Hood. I'm pretty sure that's my third Aram's Hood, dude. Probably wouldn't be that powerful, but they Giga Sustain with Blood Bark and Blood Spells, Soul Bracers sounds amusing. Yeah, it'd be an interesting build to throw together. Blue Moon can autocast? Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I think so. Blue Moon can as well. Trying to get a Sang Staff on 4 times Inquisitor Helm. Oof. Muspah drops the Ancient Scepter. Yep, and if you have Fremnik, they did make that a whole item. In Karen Library, trying to get 77 with the books. Surprisingly fast. I thought about it. I feel like you might still be better off doing normal rune crafting even if you have the Crystal of Echoes, just because that's so fast anyway. But I was running books earlier for a task, and I did that to get my 87 magic, and yeah, I didn't think it was too bad. Magic XP actually was quite a lot. Like 40k per book, something like that. Took the Grimoire with Zaya, but I think I'm in the minority. I don't know. I mean, it's also like it does help you get the prayers like for ranged mage before going into Chambers of Xeric, which I mean it is helpful. Like if you're like me, I mean I haven't done Chambers of Xeric and it's 9 days in, so you can still get value out of it. Use Warrior Gill's Potato maybe? Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, as Garnia, that would be a good idea. Sharks are in Barlamore too. There you go. Well, we're talking about in the shops, right? Not for gathering. If you have Koran, Fish Shop also sells raw sharks. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of shark selling. Cooked sharks? No, all raw sharks. I don't think you can find cooked sharks in a shop. Say that 5 times fast. Killed 48 Echo GGs with no gloves. Well, you're only 2 KC off of it then. Yeah, I made bank just going dry on Gargoyle, Orb, and gloves. It did help. I think I made like 10 mil just about between both of the bosses. Is Barrows worth it if you have the range mastery? Probably depends what other armors you have. I mean, the sets do have points associated to them, so it doesn't hurt to pick them up. Otherwise, Carl, whatever that set does decent. It's not like the strongest thing in the game, but you'll feel pretty strong with the double shot that comes from it if you get the full set. If you complete Trio, then you can buy unlimited cooked Bromboins. Yeah, but I think they were looking for combo food. If you need combo food with the Karam ones, that's the challenge. But Warriors, the Warriors Guild potatoes, those are also pretty good. I think that was a good call. How are you liking Recall over Banker's Note? I picked Recall too and have been pleasantly surprised. I like it because I don't have to worry about supplies ever. So while it doesn't help me with like the long wave content, that's basically just the Colosseum and the Inferno, which I haven't done yet. So having no supplies on me that I have to really worry about has been really nice. Don't have Asgarnia for a minute yet. Yeah, I guess if it's your last region, it'll take you a little while. Hey guys, don't forget to like the stream. Support the tree man. I appreciate it. Combo food. I've got Animal Wrangler, so tons of them. Well, I mean, if you have Animal Wrangler, you can also just go fish sharks. You wouldn't have to worry about going to the Warriors Guild to like buy the stuff. TOB? Not tonight, but tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be doing some TOB. Evening, ready to res. Welcome. Do clue scrolls for mantas and tuna potatoes. All right. I mean, I guess mantas do come from those like fairly quickly. Those are like the high level ones though, which are kind of a pain in the butt, especially if you don't have a lot of them. You didn't go the clue relic. Ugh. Both of those things would be a pain in the butt. Getting dark crabs for combo food. Dark crabs are nice if you have the wilderness. I always thought it was real. And then just went Carol, due to everyone else saying it. Carol, good old Carol. Carol never lets you down. I gotta go melee and farm Barrows to get the sets. Barrows, Barrows, Barrows. Barrows for days. How many? Oh, Carol. Carol's in my tunnel. Oh, man. Just bought 500 swordfish sharks and fairly slow. Not the 25-minute AFK. Yeah, I mean, you can't AFK them as well because the spots jump around. Tuna potatoes are a pain to make. Yeah, if you have Tiranwin, you can get manas and Antidote ++ from Zora. That's true as well. Barrows Farm is no joke, even in leagues. I know. I feel like they definitely could have implemented dupe protections for Barrows for leagues, and probably for God Wars too. I feel like both of those tend to be equally pretty terrible. Is it Carol or Hayril? Carol. Barrows are not treating me well. I know. I've seen the horror stories in like the Discord. People sending screenshots of their logs. A draconic visage for Gage. Congrats, sir. Would really like seeing dupe protection added to the older stuff. Yeah, I mean, even in the main game, honestly, having to go like 1,200 chests, 1,600 chests to get all the sets it's pretty rough. I mean, if you're on a main account, you don't have to worry about it necessarily unless you're doing like collection log stuff, but for ironman and stuff, oh man. Barrows is brutal. I have done I've sent like 400 or 500 on the main side of this. And I think I got lucky and I got like the Darok set, but I still haven't even completed, I mean, hardly any of them. That's been a big addition to the newer content they push out. Yeah, the like unique protection. Oh, I'm also suffering at Barrows. Everybody's suffering at Barrows. I love having 3 war spears and 40 chests. Who doesn't, right? 1,600 for all? That would be amazing. That sounds like a lot of pain. A lot of pain right there. What number are you at? 1,800? 2,200? 5 farm, 5 items, 3 spears, moved on. Oof. Went 5,700 on the main for the green log. That is absolutely atrocious. That has got to be some of the worst RNG you could possibly have. Give me one of those spears, the last one I need. If only. We all stand alone in this game mode. Buddy's at 300-ish kills and has 6 Aram hoods. Multiple of the other, no staff. I know. I mean, I'm here. We can look at the log. I'm fairly certain I already pulled Aram's hoods. Really Barrows chest. Look at that. 3 hoods and 33 chests. We're living the dream right here. Got 19 KC, Nature's Reprisal. Congrats. Enjoy that one. It is a fun weapon to use for melee, especially. Dragon Hunter Lance secured. Congrats. Went 269 kills dry for a chef's hat. That is also pretty unfortunate. Although at least that one's not boosted, you know. Was gonna do Barrows, but decided to try and get medium combat achievements before doing that. I guess, does that even help much with Barrows? You don't get the prayer drain thing until later, right? I think that's the hard diary. Guess we can say you're a real hoodlum now. 163 barbarians for a ring mold, so I can do a clue step. Oof. Prayer drain's medium? Ah, well, there you go. Alright. I guess that's helpful if you don't happen to have total recall, the best relic you could have taken. Banker's note, who needs it? Who needs it? Could have done your construction. Joe could have done the construction. Oh yeah, for the wall mount thing. Speaking of we're all alone in this mode, group Ironman versions of League, that could be fun. It certainly would help with stuff like this. Who needs recall or medium combat? Just be ranged. No prayers. Barrows, no problem. I feel like range, it's just like, no prayer, Zuck, no problem. No prayer, Echo Soul, no problem. What are we at? 34. Maybe I go until 50 chests and then just run some other tasks. Barrows. I kind of figured with the increased drop rate, I'd at least have somewhat of a chance to get a set. Surely it can't be that bad. Want to see a UIM version of Leagues with huge power spikes? Ain't no way. If people learned that they had to play this game without a bank, oh man, no. I don't think so. I don't think anybody would log in. You'd get like 1,000 people on that League world. And then people would quit. They'd be done with that. Only lazy players like me use Banker's Note plus Production Master. Don't want to grind for most skills. Might be overgrown too. No, I do get it. Grinding for that crafting definitely sucked. I can see a world where we get a group Ironman League where they use content creators to hype it up beforehand, like Deadman All-Stars. Yeah, I guess that's true. Play with your friends. I don't know if that would actually be really all that different, though. Helps a little bit with like some of these grinds. I guess it incentivizes you to play together for more content. But a lot of the newer content you can group up anyway, even as an Iron Man. Guess it would help things like God Wars. Like some of the older content that you could get into a little bit earlier if you had a group with you. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with the lazy relics, you know? I get it. Training up your skills, they're worth points too. Nothing wrong with that. If I wasn't so against losing my downtime, Production Master would have looked a lot better. So I still probably would have done the Slayer Relic. Passive Slayer XP is just very nice. Almost a 99. With everyone having a chance at a purple in raids, I think how it operates now is fine. Yeah, I don't see a lot of content for group iron like really helping. I guess you could kind of balance each other out with like different relic picks, I suppose, so maybe it would be some interesting gameplay there. Like one person gets Pocket Kingdom to make sure everybody has resources or something, but I don't know. I just don't know that it would provide a lot of like additional cool gameplay compared to just like everybody as Iron Man anyway. Would just be for sharing mega rares, I think. It doesn't affect luck. 3 rapiers and 5 chests. Oh, you're all sharing all of your stacks of rapiers. I need like an item every chest, man. 1 KC Fedora. Enjoy the style points. I don't know. Sell me on the group Iron Man League. It's cool to group up with your friends, don't get me wrong, but I also feel like you already get so much of that anyway. At least you have the possibility to. If they're still also doing the area restriction, I guess you gotta keep that in mind too, because they've said they want to carry forward the area restriction thing. So then your group basically has to go a similar build to like really benefit, right? Unless, okay, actually, you go different areas and then you can trade weapons across areas. Maybe that would be kind of cool. But you wouldn't really get to play together though. Maybe masteries are individual, but relics are group relics rather than individual ones. Hey friend, don't take this trash relic tonight, please. Wake up in the morning and they're like, I did it. I took Equilibrium, your least favorite one. Just like, I guess I gotta live with this now. Alright, welcome to the group. I think you could make it really interesting if you design it to be played by a dedicated group. Yeah, I just... You get 4 regions, one of which is the home region that all the groups share. Maybe so. Yeah, you're probably right. There's probably a way to design around it. It would hurt the solo experience. Yeah, that is true. I'm thinking about, like, if you didn't have a group to play with, are you gonna just sign up with like 2 other randos or 3 other randos, and then you're just hoping that they play the league in the same way and for as long as you want to play the league? I think that'd become a little bit, I want to say terrible. It'd be tough, if nothing else. If it was an option, it would make sense, but then if it's only an option, you're right. They couldn't design, like, a lot of fun group mechanics, because it would take away from, like, the overall development. Faction-based leagues? Faction-based leagues. I mean, that could be cool, depending on how they do it. Clan-based league with god factions. I just don't know, like, how would that interact with the game? You get bonuses for a particular faction, I suppose. Would there be, like, faction warring? Would they even do that? Would people want to do that? Group Ironman League, you all take 2 matching raid zones, then each have an area for extra gear and resources. I mean, there's definitely some cool things in the way of, like, being able to get gear from outside of your regions. I just don't know if you don't have friends. Like, basically, if you don't have friends to play with, it's gonna be a bad time if they do any sort of design around group content. Walking only UIM, no TP League, please. Oh, the group Iron sounds more like Xana's server, like a Minecraft server. Yeah, probably so. Like, you have to go into it with people. Like, the one time they did that world event in RS3, I mean, I remember, like, the... Ooh. DH Helm, I think, is that new? I think that's new. I think I got the plate. Alright, so I got 2 pieces then. DH would be a good one to pick up. Here's my pitch. League 6, Hardcore Echoes. Oh. Enhanced Randomizer League. People don't like PvP. Yeah, that would be DMM. Yeah, you're right. Faction DMM. That would make a little more sense. To be honest, Jagex should come out with a league server that rotates leagues every so many months. Make it repeat old leagues and new ones. I mean, I'm sure with like Project Xanaris, they'll have something similar. Or like people can create it. UIM League would be awesome, but would get 20% engagement. I know. That's kind of how I feel about like the group Ironman one too, because you're segmenting off. You're like pushing away people who don't necessarily have a group to play with, like a dedicated group. Although I could see it being cool as, I know someone mentioned this earlier for like the All-Stars thing, like a pre-league hype sort of deal, where you have the dedicated teams and you have some sort of competitive nature to it. I think that could work well, but that's more of like a closed event thing, more so than you know, everybody doing it. Take this league, but start it with a 2x multiplier. Even more XP. Oh, even less, I guess, right? Because we had a 5x? No, you're right. Scale it back. Ow. What's the easiest way to get back Barrows if you don't have recall? There is a hard clue step, hard anagram clue step that will take you to the guy who digs at the mounds. That's probably the easiest way. Otherwise, you're looking at a Barrows telly if you have the Arceus spellbook. Shades Martin minigame telly if you've done the quest. Those are also some options for you. Would allow you to try previous leagues as well, but pick new stuff and a new route. How are non-Golden God people training crafting? Slowly. Sadly. Terribly. Gem cutting. Gem cutting is all you've got. League World Championship coming soon. I think it'd be cool. I'd watch another, like, round-robin team selection kind of thing. Get some group Ironman in leagues. What team can get, like, the most points or the best setup or whatever. Group Leagues All-Star Tourney. Arceus spellbook for Barrows is so nice. It is a good way to avoid having that clue step. 2 times only while you are still hardcore on top of any other league's bonuses would reward you. Oh, okay. You know what? Actually, that makes sense. I mean, I don't know why they don't enable hardcore within leagues. I feel like it's... I mean, I guess they don't want people to go through Tutorial Island, so it's like a speed thing. Have the Sage do it. People can just start hardcore. I feel like it's not, like, it's not that big of a deal. 2 times XP might actually be a little bit too strong, though. I feel like a lot of people wouldn't like that, because if you died, it'd feel really bad. Gem cutting at Barlowmore is profitable. Yeah, at any of the stalls, it's true, it's profitable. Golden God have a better training crafting training method. I think the only upside for Golden God is you could stack a bunch of the gems and then cut them all. So it'll probably be faster, just I don't know how much faster. Would it even be faster? I don't know. I guess since you're not worrying about selling them, though, like, I think that's the thing. You're not worried about selling them back, so it'd likely be marginally faster. There's also a hard clue step at Morton that I used, couldn't get lucky at. There you go, so you have some options. And there's the Brimstone Ring. Congrats, sir. I mean, you can get Chaos Runes some other ways. Buy them from Aubrey, whatever. Yeah. In Barak, the Barak Rune Shop. XP lamp. So the XP ramp up this league felt good. I agree. I think the balancing for this one was good. Make everyone a hardcore. Last one standing with the highest points gets money or something. Could do that. Introduce, well, do you introduce a PvP element? Probably not for leagues. I guess it's any sort of PvP element that you introduce would end up being more like Dead Man mode. You just sell back to the shop. You can, yeah. Crisp pickpockets with the dodgy each crystal plate is 120k smithing crafting. That's true too, yeah. Bronwyn has like the best smithing crafting method in the game. Buy a bunch of diamonds through the Jad area. Yeah, that's what I did. Me currently cutting 3,500 sapphires I acquired from gem stalls. Sounds like a banknoter right there. I just dropped all of the stuff that I did from stalls. It was too much of a bother. I did that so early on. Gotta head out later. Have a good night. Appreciate it, Sharp. Thanks for hanging out. Shout out Hitbox Junge. Hopefully I said that somewhat closely. Who did the crystal smithing in the main game? Cost him like 2 bill. Oh man, that's a steep price, isn't it? I did the revert crystal bodies for the smithing crafting, and it's like 65 mil an hour in both skills. I decided Last Stand versus Guardian. I have not fully. I'm kind of thinking I really ought to do Last Stand. Just because I feel like if I don't, I'm going to be locked out of a couple of the high-end tasks. So I feel like I almost have to do that, but I'm still on the fence about it. Because I think Guardian overall would be nicer for the damage that it does, but I don't know. I'm not confident enough in my PVM to say for certain whether or not I'd actually be able to like do mechanics and like survive stuff. Currently pickpocketing buyers. You don't have to drop or note anything. It's 10 mil an hour. Yeah, buyers are also really good. Moist critical. That one's an easy one though. Moist. Secret equilibrium plug is broken with friendly forager to give you over 300 XP for cleaning an herb. Uh-oh, did we freeze? We good? I think we're still good. Last Stand's the only way to go. Doing Last Stand for the memes, free super potions too. I guess that does also help. Must without Banker's Note. Yeah, that's the other thing too. I'm like, okay, so of the tasks that I think I might struggle with if I don't take Last Stand, there's the Inferno. I'm pretty sure I can do the Inferno without Last Stand. It's just going to be a little rough supply-wise. There is the Colosseum, which I am unfamiliar with, and Echo Soul. I think both of those would be way easier with Last Stand if, for no other reason than to just give me more chances at doing those things. There's also some of the higher-end Jad challenges. So like the 6 Jads, I can do, I have done, but it's also quite difficult because if you mess up once, it's over until you like get some Jads down. So that was pretty tough. And they also have the League's only one, which is like crazy. I don't think I could beat that one without Last Stand. There's also all of the combat achievements to get like certain KCs in the instance without leaving. And since I don't have Banknote, I think that will also be pretty difficult without Last Stand. That's kind of, those are all the ones that I'm concerned with. Guardian would help me just in like general PVM rating, making things a little bit smoother there. Not that it wouldn't help with the other content too, it would. I just don't think it helps to the same degree as Last Stand would. Boldy Sword spec Relic can out DPS Last Stand. I believe it. But what if you also had Last Stand? Then you get the DPS from both. No spec Relic. I guess you'd only get 2 specs though, so maybe not. Oh, that's a dupe, isn't it? Oh, man. Torag plate. I guess I don't have to repair it now. Last Stand makes me think of Goku almost down and beaten and then comes back and destroys. Comes back stronger. The Saiyan blood. Onyx Amulet and Blood Fury done. Congrats, sir. You still get special cosmetics for the League's Jad challenge? I don't know. Did you get them last time? I didn't even know that was a thing. Last Stand can cheese probably everything except Inferno with Darox, which gives a lot of amusement points for me. That, yeah, Darox as well. That's one of the cool things that you could try out, assuming you get set. Still need the axe and the legs for myself. You can reset Last Stand cooldown with House Death as well. Yeah, I'm just thinking for the longer wave content, it'll come up multiple times. So like, outside of maybe like a final Zuck fight sort of deal, but even still, I mean, the Zuck fight can be pretty long. Like, you could probably get 2 or 3 Last Stands in there. Just want a DH bomb with Last Stand. I know, the stats. The stats, the echoes. The chants. Took me 30 minutes of confusion before I googled out and found how to debug it. Oh, for the content locked behind Sins of Father. Yeah, you have to go talk with the guy. Talk with the dude in Burgdorot and he'll teleport to where you need him for Sins of Father quest. It's just the NPC. He spawns in the Burgdorot basement, whatever, like their little hideout. If you talk to him though, he immediately teleports to the other quest start point. I think it's just because he should be there already. I don't remember exactly where in the quest line. I mean, I guess it's just from finishing the quest, right? I think he's supposed to move. It's just he didn't for whatever reason because auto-completed, I guess. Guess we're at the tunnel. Alright, what did I say? I said we're gonna do 50 of these. How are we looking? Did it take you 30 Echo GGs for the gloves? Took me 50. Did the full 50. Alright, 10 more chests. 10 more chests if I can't get myself a set for some points. Oh, I was gonna do Mixology. Ooh, okay, maybe I'll do that. Do some Mixology. Get my herb lore up a little bit. Get to the point where I can make super combats. I think it'll be really fast. And there should be at least some points behind that. What telly do you use to get to Barrows? I've just got the Crystal Echoes saving it. Took me 50 as well, yeah. Feels bad going to the pity, but at least they have the pity. Not me getting my fletching up to do the father right now. Yeah, I got my fletching up to do it, to then use the XP tomes to get my fletching up further, just so I could make the sunlight crossbow. Never done that quest line in Maine? I was very lost. Yeah, it's a fun one though. I think it's a good quest. What is the crystal? This is Total Recall. If you took Banker's Note, you don't have this. Total Recall. Otherwise, if you don't have Total Recall, you kind of have to find another way to get there. Ooh, Burning Claws. Look at the specs, dude. That's some good damage. Total Recall was up against Banker's Note, so... Otherwise, you've got like the hard clue step that gets you into Barrows, like the Barrows Mound guy, the anagram. You've got Archaeus Spellbook for Barrows Telly, Shades Morton minigame Telly. I know someone said there's also a hard clue that takes you into Morton, so you can do that as well. Morton teleports from clues. I think you do need the quest done though to use those. And if you've got that, then you might as well use the minigame teleporter, I suppose. Make Super Combats 200 points. Did it for Barak Elite. Got the 400. That's a good point as well. What regions did you end up picking? I got Zaya, Barlamore, and Mauritania. House Portal. House Portal for what? House Portal... It's not a House Portal, it's near Barrows, right? Get tier 8 yet? Not yet. I am 3,300 points off, and I feel like I'm not getting that many points doing Barrows. What masteries do I have? I am sitting at 6 in melee, 2 in range. House Portal for the Barrows Telly. Yeah, I guess you can do that, but you still... Someone was saying you still need the Archaeus spellbook, so you can't do it without having Zaya open, or the Grimoire. Heyo, welcome Dougie. I think I'm hitting pity for Echo DKs. Just hit 30 KC, not a single item. Much rip. Dragon Impling near the Archaeus Library, rolled 430 if anybody wants it. Just hit tier 8 like an hour ago. Excited to try out Last Stand tomorrow. Good luck if you do. I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. Wait, so the Karamja, they didn't force it on you? Karamja for what? I guess I'm not sure for Karamja what is not being enforced or forced. Both items at 50 KC on the DKs. Oof. Go into the pity. At least there's a pity, man. There's no pity for Barrows, dude. Wish Karamja was an option. Karamja gloves. Go to the gem mine. What are you doing in Karamja? What's Karamja helping you with? Do any of you fellas need to complete Shield of Arav? Need a partner? Mr. Jake needs partner for Shield of Arav. Anybody's got it? Oh, trading Karamja? Yeah. You everybody has to have Karamja as part of the like tutorial. But yeah, I think I understand why they have Zuck as like one of the mastery points, so everybody essentially needs to have Karamja. But I do think it would be nice if they would let you like pick the region. Pick something else. I think the tier 3 melee with Last Stand will make DH hit hard. Yeah, I mean, DH will naturally hit hard anyway. I don't even think you really get a lot of damage outside of the echoes, right? For the masteries. I mean, I guess melee 1 gives you a chance to hit higher because it rolls twice. Then you'll get the echoes. I mean, that's really about it though, right? The echoes will do a lot, but like the actual hit splat itself, it'll always be about the same, whether you're melee or not. No one would take Karamja though, so it has to be free. Give it to people for free, give them an extra choice. Had all regions unlocked before Relic 7. I think that might have been the same for me. I don't remember No, yeah. I got all of the regions first, and then I hit tier 7, so I was in the same boat. It'd be nice if they had a handful of regions to pick as your starter ones. Karamja feels lackluster. I kind of think what they ought to do. They just need to... They keep the Misthalin Karamja grouping, and they let you decide what you want your starting area to be. Koren is a starter region as well, yeah. Was curious if anybody else needed the Shield of Arav. Yeah, the Shield of Arav, it's a good quest, especially early, to get the XP. They require another 400 tasks for one more region. I'd love 2 raids. Ooh, man. I know, I was, like, there's been a couple of comments, and we were discussing some of this, like, getting into Dragon Cup or something, and then that allows you to open up more of the game, but you can't get points from the remaining areas, something like that. The Project Xanaris better let people make their own League servers. Whatever it supports. If it supports something similar enough to Leagues, I'm sure people will do it. Let's stand up, though. Ugh, sitting too long today. Oh, if the desk wants to stand. Next League, a full skill tree for combat, like 25, 50, 100%, always hit capstones, regardless of styles, echo hits, healing, branches, execute on the damage branch. I wouldn't mind if they, like, turn it into, like, a full-on RPG sort of deal. Last Stand IRL. Imagine. Are there balance problems with locking Misthalin? Like, does it just become a must-pick as a prereq for other stuff? Not necessarily. I mean, I don't think Misthalin has... Ooh, ow. I don't think Misthalin has a ton that you have to worry about. And actually, with some of the recent additions, I feel like it's... You could probably let Misthalin be its own region. I mean, you get, like, Tormented Demons, Zombie Axe. You've got Abyssal Sire for, like, the Bludgeon. I don't know that it would be the strongest region. You also get, like, if you're lumping in Karamja with it, then you'd get the Tazar area as well, Onyxes. So I feel like it does have a decent amount of stuff, and people would probably still want to pick it, but it would also enable, like, some more interesting build paths where you skipped over it. Started my Araxite grind with 3 heads I can't even use. Rip. Well, actually, I guess if you have the Grimoire, you can, right? Before you pick them up. They should put Leviathan Misthalin. They could do that as well. That would also kind of help balance out the region a little more. Would also trade Misthalin Karamja for Asgarnia. Oh yeah, and also Fossil Island. Yeah, I mean, like, Misthalin plus Karamja, I think are actually, like, a decent combo. There's enough stuff there that it could stand up on its own and then allow people to pick their starter region. When Barlamore, Kandarin, Desert, and 1 point into Mage Mastery, but I am second-guessing the Mage Mastery because of all the Mage hate. Would you recommend staying Mage or pivoting Range? You mean to go all the way for Mage? Like, you're debating whether you should go 6 Mage or 6 Range? I mean, straight up, 6 Range is going to be stronger, just in general, but 6 Mage is still fun. I don't think Mage as an off-style is necessarily that strong. Really can't pick between Grimoire and Overgrown right now. Varlamore, Moritania, Wilderness melee build. Cushy or more DPS? You know, hitting high numbers is cool. I don't know that it's that important, though. Like, you're already going to be hitting a lot anyway. Like, the difference for me, unpotted, my max right now without that is 43, and I'm not using the normal prayers. So, I mean, it's going to go up from, like... You're going to go from, like, 45 to, like, 47 if you take the Grimoire prayer into account. It is good. Is it that good? Dude, I'm collecting the hats. I got all the hats. That's why I reloaded back to Forger on my main. Solves the herb lore problem, I suppose. What's up with Slayer Helm recoloring not working? I don't know. I thought that was a little weird. You weren't able to, like... You couldn't turn on all of them. Super odd. Currently watching a mage hold their own versus a meleeer using the Wildy spec in Total Recall. Mage looks strong. I think it's still good. It's just... Range is going to be more consistent, stronger damage, and allow you to do some, like, very chill builds, like range tank. I don't think mage is bad, but I think it got a nerf stick from last league. Range is overtuned. Yeah, I feel like this league, for sure, it's range first, melee second, mage third. Just in general. Makes your decision better. I regret Grimoire. Pots are going to be a grind. Yeah, potions, if you don't have a way to solve for herb lore. Man of many hats. Got them all. Got them all, and I don't want to wear any of them because I got the Slayer Helm. Watching a ranger. I'm a ranger watching this fight. Range is the best. Hey, Jack. Oh, Hat Jack has a nice ring to it. Hat Jack. You Jack. You Hat Jack. Hit the pity for CG feels bad. At least you gotta grind a lot of CG anyway. Get all your gear unless you got lucky on it already. Just rewound the stream by accident. A full hour was watching and was like, am I crazy or is he repeating himself? Finally recognized what happens. I also do repeat myself fairly often. What can I say? Part of it's getting the questions, and part of it isn't remembering what I was just talking about 5 seconds ago. Too many conversations to keep track of. We'll see, what else can I repeat? How many chests were we doing? 50? Alright, we got 10 more. 10 more to go. Even though that's not entirely true. Is there a pity for the Echo Orb? There is a pity for the Echo Orb. Pity for the Echo Orbs, pity for the Echo items. Been liking the moths with Banker's Note. Solves the prayer font problem nicely. Yeah, it just doesn't help you get your herb lore up, but you're right. You can use those. The Moonlight Moths. They are good. Looks like I'm going to end up rank 13 farming this league. Really? Does that mean you're already at 200 mil? Since I'm not planting trees, I'm not getting like tons and tons of XP. I also don't have a lot of tree seeds to plant, so... Besides that banana tree, man, the banana tree that just would not consume the seed. So many of the same banana tree. Gotta make this man a fresh playlist, by all means, if you want to. I can change it. Let's see. I don't have a lot in the way of playlists, because I just have like the background music for the videos. I can do the lo-fi playlist if you prefer that. This one I know is at least 2 hours long. Although maybe not this song. This isn't as hype though. The other playlist definitely feels more hype. All the other content creators I've seen have more detailed reports in their chat after a boss kill with kill time, personal best, etc. Do you know how? Isn't that just by default, right? Maybe there's a plugin for it. Like the PB times and stuff? I must not have it, because I guess I'm not sure. Although, while I'm thinking about it, relics? The forever turning off relics? Bossing information, there you go. Bossing info. UJAG kill time. I didn't die, so I won. Yeah, basically. Don't get the info for, like, Scurious, but the other bosses it works. Probably just OBS overlays. I mean, that could also be a thing. People do something like that. Bossing info plugin. Gotta add it. Let's see. Okay, yeah, what did we decide on the playlist? You want the lo-fi playlist, or you want the sort of, like, stream playlist, I guess we call it? Stream playlist versus lo-fi playlist, what do you think? Which one do you guys prefer? I'm happy with either. I'm at 195 mil farming XP. 14th is 180 mil. I've got almost no tree seeds. My strategy was to go really wide with maximum number of patches. Why I picked Candrin. Makes a lot of sense. Song makes you sleepy. Sleep to the Barrows runs. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. This is UJack NPR. We're having a good time here at Barrows. Just trying to kill some Guthans. Get ourselves up to 50 chests. Maybe we'll get some tasks, get some points. I was intending to get some points today. And 3,300 points. I feel like we really haven't gone down any. Leaning Overgrown sounds like more hassle to do both farming manually and get runes for all the books. Yeah, farming is just a pain in the butt to keep track of. Don't make me be the NPR, like, radio caster. Ugh. Grape seeds particularly carry hard, several million XP. I should go and plant them. I picked up some of the grape seeds earlier. I didn't actually do anything with them. I can't tell, though. Have y'all decided? Which playlist are we doing? Otherwise, I'm just leaving it. Final call. Anyone desperate for the streaming playlist? We okay with sleepy lo-fi beats? More ASMR, maybe? Lo-fi? Chill? Lo-fi? Like the lo-fi? Alright, we'll stick with it. You check NPR radio list. I don't know. I mean, the playlists are on Epidemic Sound. I don't know if I'm able to, like, share it. If you wanted it, let's see. That certainly doesn't have a share button. I don't think so. I think you can browse stuff on Epidemic Sound for free. I think. Maybe not, though. I'm not 100% sure. It's been a while. If you do like 30 minutes of Tithe Farm, you'll end up probably with 50 mil worth of farming XP and grape seeds right there. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I need to go back there because I need to do the high-level plants. Put on some Halo music. Man, I don't want to get smacked down for copyright. Ain't no way. I ain't taking that risk. What's better for fast points? Golden God or Clue Relic? Well, they're not in the same tier, right? I mean, Golden God is fast for striking you forward. Clue Relic comes a tier later. Man. I've got all the random pieces. Not at all close to, like, making a set. I think I got 2 pieces of Arams, 2 pieces of Darox. I think that's about... I think I'm on single pieces for the other stuff. Did Zami Wines for Tithe? Oh, yeah, for the Zamorak. Whatever, you can turn them into Zamorak grapes, though that doesn't work for the Overgrown thing, unfortunately. Any idea if Ruby, Diamond, Addy Bolts would be better than run at Golden God Tier 1 range? Oh, then Rune? I mean, you're not gonna... Like, what are you hitting, though? What are you hitting that has a lot of... Like, it has to have a lot of health, otherwise I feel like it's not that good. I mean, Tier 1 range in general, probably not that strong for you. Just accidentally used an Awakener Orphan Duke. Wish me luck. Good luck. Now it's between Arbiter and Slayer, but I'm picking Mauritania. I mean, Slayer's so good for both the passive Slayer XP and also the damage buff. I do understand if you go the Clue one. Like, the Clue one has a lot of points behind it. You can't use the Black Mask with, like, the Barrows sets or the Moon sets if you have Barlamore. So, I mean, I do get it. Like, there are some reasons why you may not pick it, but at the same time, like, if you don't have that stuff, why on earth not, you know? Get that extra DPS from the Slayer helmet. Need wines for the making range pot task also. There's what, one for making 50 of those, probably. GG trying to get the Echo token. Grotesque Guardians trying to get the Echo token. Dusk, good luck, sir. Ruby Bolt's Zora Slap, probably worth fishing for a Ruby Bolt proc at least. And then Diamond Accuracy, maybe. Oh, for Dusk. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I did a faster weapon for it just because I feel like the crossbow is so slow. If you're at tier 1 range, it's going to take you ages to fire those bolts off. I think it's going to feel worse. I feel like you're better off if you can find a faster weapon. You probably want to use that. Is the Hespori weapon stronger than the zombie axe? Probably not, but it is ranged. And the range makes it a little more chill. Got my tier 8 relic today, so revisiting Echo Honolith tomorrow after I struggle to get my first KC. Well, good luck when you go back. Range tier 6 with Onyx bolts is just insane healing. I bet. Well, like, if you get up to tier 6, the crossbow gets extremely good. But at tier 1, I'm like, man, dude, the tier 1, it's like, it's gonna be so slow. Comparatively speaking. Haven't been back in a bit, should try. Always worth a try going and doing the Gauntlet if you have access to it. I feel like the Gauntlet in Leagues is like, it's a pretty good one to practice. You don't get the gear benefits, but you get all the masteries and stuff. 4 more Barrows chests to go. Not gonna complete a set today, it looks like, unless I get lucky. Tier 1 short bows are pretty good. Yeah, you do that. Hunter crossbow, Sunlight crossbow. Have you done the Jad challenges? I have only done the first 2, so I could definitely go and do more of those. I think the first 3 are 80 points, and the last 3 are 200 points, if I remember right. Can do CG in the normal game just fine, just suck with the tornadoes, etc., and the Echo. I haven't seen the Echo, so I don't know how hard it is. What tier 8 you going with? Just unlocked, and I'm not sure. I'm new to raids, so thinking Last Stand, but yeah, I feel like Last Stand is probably the safer pick for most people. Guardian will be nice for things like raids to just kind of ease through some of your, like, your off-style, longer content. It'll probably end up doing more, especially if you're not able to reset Last Stand, but also, like, Last Stand picking you up is a nice safety net. So I feel like for most people, Last Stand is the easier choice. And like, even for myself, I'm still debating whether or not I want to do Last Stand. I don't know, the more I talk about it, the more I lean towards Last Stand, because I don't really want to get locked out of content. I just don't think I'm good enough to survive everything ever with Guardian. Specialist Popish, though. I mean, if you've got it. People seem to be having fun with that build. I don't know, though. Last Stand still. My problem was that I had a Ranger alt on the side. That was so fun, and I haven't played the melee guy lately. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Range guy can become your main. Kinda lame, but Echo Honolith is a lot easier if you just ignore the prayer mechanic and force through it with tier 6. I feel like that's not necessarily a problem, though. Make it a little bit more chill. Who would we get? Ping in the League's Discord. Was listening on stream. Slayer Helm Situation is a relic from Twisted League. Wanted to stop players from unlocking stuff they couldn't unlock in Zaya. Guess it never got removed for Leagues 4. Anybody relic? I mean, like the old design choice, not an actual League relic. So hold on. Slayer Helm Situation is a relic from Twisted Leagues. Oh, really? Okay, so I guess that makes sense. Yeah, like the overlap between... It's just weird with like the Barrow sets. I wish you could do like... I guess if I was gonna request it in the future, I'd say maybe the Slayer relic, you get the Slayer mask benefit, just so that way... Or maybe, I don't know, do you still take Mauritania for that, though? Maybe it becomes too strong. I'm not sure. The 15% damage bonus, that'd probably be too OP compared to those. Like the other relics in the tier. I don't know, would it though? Slayer's only one skill. Helps with a lot of PVM though. I don't know. That's tough. Tough thing to balance. I just wish in particular for this league you could get both the Barrows set stuff and also get the Slayer helm. I think if you could do both, that'd be pretty cool. Oh, and I lost the message. Where'd it go? The relics still didn't turn on? Dude, where are they? They turned themselves off again? Holy cow. I tried that route, but with melee, it was tough to handle the tornadoes. I think I just may rely on range more. I can't imagine. Melee Hunalith? I haven't even done that in the main game. I think that's going to be super challenging. I know people do it, and they do like the whatever, like 5-1 switch, whatever it's called for Hunalith, and it's like melee gives best DPS, I think, but having to stand next to it and like walk back and forth is one extra thing to like add into the mix. I don't know about that. With full Guthans and the gloves, you can AFK Araxor, so sick. I guess they are, like, it's still really strong. The real sad thing with the Slayer helmet is that some of the recolors aren't unlockable for some reason. My Araxite head gathering dust in the bank. Big old tear. If only. Make everything cool. I mean, you could unlock some of them, just not all of them. I don't remember which. I remember I was able to go through and unlock some of the Slayer rehelm, or some of the Slayer color ones. Gloves should have counted as one Barrows set item. I don't know about that. I mean, I guess it would make it a little easier not to have to farm it out. Melee hits really hard, but they made the staff a lot better too, so you can chill mage and range. Oh, for the gauntlet. I think it's just easier for the gauntlet because having the distance. I mean, kind of with a lot of stuff in RuneScape, having distance just makes it easier. You can avoid certain mechanics if you're up close. You're able to like duck behind stuff and heal up in certain situations too. One less thing to worry about. Since the melee weapon is a halberd, it's not really that bad. Is it? So you get 2 range off of it? Shows my inexperience in Corrupted Gauntlet. Does superior monster spawn even if you don't have a task? Yeah, they do. They do. They're supposed to. Feels like they don't exist sometimes when you're killing Slayer monsters, because it's still... I mean, I guess 1 in 50 is not like that common. Just learned 5-1 Echo Hunalith. It was nice when you don't have to prep and experimenting. It's just so hard on the Echo to keep track of. Yeah, I suppose so, because you said more tornadoes, right? Just use the Halley. Got the Jad Elite... Oh, the Dagonoth Elite Step? Congrats, sir. Straight to the ladder with you. Enjoy farming that out. I think it's 6-1 if I remember correctly. Missing Zuck, 2 Echo kills. Zuck and 2 Echo kills. I think the Echoes will probably be easier for most folks. The Halley. Still prefer using mage and range there as well. Yeah, well, I mean, even the halberd, so like 1 space, I guess, means you're not having to worry about like flicking melee prayers or something, but you are still... Your movement is way more limited, and something like Corrupted Gauntlet, especially with like the tornadoes, the tiles, and everything, it makes thinking about it way, way more complex. How's the grind going? At Chambers of Xeric, going 30 in, still no voucher. Oh, that's a rip. It's been going good. I think my point grinding here has been maybe not very efficient, unfortunately, but gotta send some Barrows at some point. But I am almost at 50 chests, so I'll probably go and do a couple other things for points, try and like get this number down a little more. 400 Dark Beast, no Dark Bow. Time to go talk to Oziak. Good luck. You didn't talk to Oziak at first? Man, missing out on that extra RNG boost. Tornadoes is the problem with melee. I know you can Wooks walk them. Wooks walk them, but if you mess up, you die instantly. Yeah, I mean, the tornadoes are already, like, I'll say for myself, I'm not that good at Corrupted Gauntlet, so the tornadoes are already enough of a problem for me, even with, like, range and mage. The extra tornadoes don't cross through where you normally want to stand anyway. Oh, they have an extra track. I mean, at least that's something. Something. A lot of tornadoes, though. I mean, even... I'll say even the sense of, like, having the extra visual noise, I think it's... Especially in your first few kills, it leads to, like, overload. You're not able to really fully tell what's going on. A lot easier to get overwhelmed and just start, like, freaking out. Melee Echo Hunalith is not really that bad. Just run when tornadoes spawn. Don't try hard to speedrun it. You'll be fine. Finally got the Amulet Mold from Barbarians. Only took almost 700 kills. Dude, you gotta go build that thing in your POH. I don't think you need the molds to build it, right? Extra tornadoes have a set pattern. The problem is alternate attack after the 3 range attacks that drops prey and hits 40s. You don't switch prey off. Yeah, I mean, well, there's a lot that goes on for Corrupted Gauntlet. I think it makes sense why a lot of people, like, it's a tough one to practice too, especially in, like, the main game, because you have to go through the prep phase. So you're probably, until you get good at that, you're spending basically like 10 minutes. 10 minutes to prep, then you go into the boss fight, you get overwhelmed by the mechanics in like a minute, and then you die, and you have to repeat that. So it's a hard thing to practice too. The Echo makes it a little easier in a sense, but then the Echo has some extra mechanics as well. Guthan's Body, alright, we're at 2 pieces on that set. Slowly getting there. Audio up helps a lot. Being able to hear like what it does. Audio cues. Prey off is the most annoying one when it happens during the tornadoes. There's just a lot. Sadly, Echo Hunlith doesn't count for CG KC tasks. Yeah, I noticed that about the gargoyles as well. Gargoyle task, I was like, ooh, am I gonna... I think it goes up to like 150 or something. I'm gonna have to go back and kill the normal one 150 times. Like, no thanks, man. I better get my 3 range mastery before I do that. I'm a skiller this league. This league is the first combat I've done since 2004. I don't think I'm gonna get through any Echo. I don't know. I feel like they're actually not terrible. You probably just ask some people in the chat depending on what regions you have. And it seems like a lot of them you could cheese, especially if you went range. Go range tank. Heading out, good luck with the drops. Appreciate it, Mr. Randolph. Thanks for stopping by. It does count for the CG tasks, just not the combat achievements, does it? Hold on, gargoyles. Grotesque. What was it? Well, there is one for 150. Did it count for that? 50 KC maybe? I don't know. Did I get a 50 KC one? Let me uncheck that so I can see. Grotesque Guardians. You know, there was a 50 KC one. I guess I didn't kill it 50 times for on the normal one. Maybe you're right for the KC, but it doesn't help with the... No, okay, yeah, you're totally right. It just doesn't help with the combat achievements. So you get the League's task, but you don't get the combat achievement task. Echo KBD, pretty easy, and once you get the shield drop, really easy. And you get the Coppish Blade as well if you wanted to go melee, and that thing, people have been talking about how strong that is. Did go range, so I've got that going for me. Yeah, I think range tank is the way to go if you want just like the easiest experience in leagues. P6 is really OP for Echoes. Oh, the Echoes are not really hard. Yeah, I haven't struggled too much with them. I mean, I did get floored by the gargoyles once, but I'm blaming the fact that I kept my hand off of the keyboard and I was reading chat, not even looking at the screen. Got myself stuck. Let's all stand on the same spot everywhere we go. That's the most fun thing at Barrows. Make sure nobody knows which Torag they're supposed to attack. How many points am I on? I've got 3,300 to the next. relic, or I guess the final relic. 3,300 points. It's, yeah, probably not gonna get there tonight, but we'll see. I think the problem is a lot of the high point tasks are a little bit grindy at this point. Outside of maybe like the Jad challenges. Grab Knights or Dragon? Why not both? Do both. I mean, I liked the Dark Beast when I was in the Wilderness. Mr. Gate Traveler, welcome to the stream. How's it going? It is going pretty well. How about yourself? Oh my god. Another Aram's Hood, dude. The Curse of the Aram's Hoods. You gotta be joking. What is this? My 5th one? 4th one? Alright, I'm still though. Ugh, dude. Look at the spread. Oh man, what a pain in the butt. Alright, I'll come back to Barrows later. Need to get some points. Jad challenges would be probably the fastest. Let me go do the Jad challenges, or at least attempt them. Probably I'll be fine up to like 4, maybe 5. Boat Knights, they gave 2 weapon drops today. I heard that revs were like bugged or something. How many points am I at? I'm at, in total, 21,700. 3,300 points to go. Suppose I can also open up the task tracker since we're going to start doing some more of those. Although, maybe not. I kind of want to look at the higher level stuff and see if there's something that could easily get out of the way. 300 alchemical Hydra kills, anybody? That'd be pretty quick, huh? 300 of them? I've not done alchemical Hydra at all before, so I have no idea. I'm sure that's actually extremely slow. What's his point goal, chat? I gotta get up to, I gotta get 3,300 more points so I can get myself to the final tier of Relic, get more superpowers. Man, I probably should have reset my prayer before I came in here. See if I can out DPS the healers. Ooh, the ping is the only thing I'm worried about as I get up into the higher Jads. Oh, I switched. I should have switched. Oh my god. That's fine. I'm healing. I don't. Who needs? Oh god. It's okay. It's okay. I just need to reset my prayer. It's fine. Intentional. Completely intentional. I'll probably actually need to bring prayer potions above 3. All right. I can't. Okay. I actually have to watch. I can't even try to read chat. I'm gonna get myself killed again. I gotta get through the Jads. Did I lose my pet for that? That would be a pain in the butt. All right, I'm distracting myself now. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Focus. Oh my god. Hold on. We're good. We're good. Why does this suddenly feel so hard? I need to like actually watch what I'm doing. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm clicking way too much. This really shouldn't be that hard. Not doing a great job out TPSing the healers though. I don't know. I don't know. Might be a little too RNG. I might need to take out the healers. Oh, I missed one. It's alright, because the melee healing is OP. I'm gonna run out of prayer. Alright. I gotta... Okay, hold on. That's okay, this one's scuffed anyway. Not convinced you can out DPS the healers. I am not either. Alright. I really did lose my pet for that, didn't I? Pain in the butt, dude. You gonna try Abyssal Sire? I guess I could. Okay. Let me like actually do this. Deposit all of that junk. Got my stats up. I probably do want a super combat. I might be able to out DPS the healers. Little Jack. Little Jack's actually safe. That was the undesired that I lost. Let me go and lose Little Jack as well. Oh no. Oh, it's still here? Oh, he's just glitched out. Never mind. Alright, undesired just didn't want to be with me, I guess. Diary Rush. I could also go for the diaries. Those would be a lot of points. Probably need a couple of prayer potions. I'm not gonna worry too much about the food. Alright, I gotta make sure the chat's down though, just so I can like actually see what I'm doing a little bit more. I should have this, probably. I think I've done up to like 4 or 5 on the main game. Ooh, I did that one slightly too late. Man, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Oh, I missed a healer. There's one. Oh, that's not good. That's you don't want to switch prayers for that one. You definitely don't want to switch prayers for that one. Alright, one down. If I get some good RNG, I can out DPS the healers, it looks like. Now we're down to 1. Surely I've got this. It'd be embarrassing if I didn't. It is a melee weapon at range. Look at me. Now I'm getting all arrogant reading the chat. I suppose these can still hit quite a lot. I probably shouldn't get too arrogant with it. Give me better echoes, come on. Don't make me sip a prayer pot. Oh, I'm gonna sip a prayer pot. Alright. Alright, well, we'll get the healers. Oh, and this one's only 80 points, isn't it? Alright, we're good. We're good. Oh, 200 points? Oh, that was a speed task. Alright, well, that's at least something. I forgot about those. Speed task, and then, yeah, 80 for the actual thing. Glass Blow light ores for 200. Alright, that's a good one as well. I guess there's a couple of glass blowing ones, aren't there? I don't know if I'm awake enough to do 4. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm like too slow. Like the ping is one thing from the stream. It is like a tiny bit of ping. Probably to the point where I don't think I could realistically do 6. I could probably do 5 though if I'm like more awake than I am now. Also, staff orbs are 80. Pity kill for the dog sword and Pagations. Final crystal I need. Only smoldering stone missing. Congrats, sir. Send it. Send it. Should I send it? I can't talk to you all when I'm like focusing on this though. Is that what you want? I mean, I can. I could try. I could try for 4. Yeah, listen to too much lo-fi, maybe. Today we're going to be taking on the different Jad challenges. I hope you all enjoy this. You got this. All right, all right. I'll try another one. We'll see how bad it looks for 4. Can't be that bad, right? The only one that requires you to be tick perfect is 5. Oh no! All right, we're gonna start that again. We're gonna start that again. Okay, it's fine. ASMR Jad challenge, and as you can see, I missed my range player by a tick, and I got wrecked. I got hit for an 80-something. 80-something, demoralized, gave up on it. But we will try again. We will proceed deeper into the Jad challenges because it has been requested, and who am I to deny those requests? Thanks for tuning in. Waiting for tier 8 and last stand to try 5 and 6. Yeah, I think that'd be... definitely make it easier. If nothing else. You doing 3 makes me think I can do it. I mean, I'm sure everybody can do up to 4, even if it takes a couple of tries. 5 is starting to get pretty difficult. 6 you've like... 6 is hard. Makes it easy if they all do the same attack, though. Scary. Stop making me switch every other Jad attack, please. God, I swear. This is like the worst RNG. Holy cow, dude. Holy. Oh, I did not do that in time. Oh. Nope, we're good. We're good. We're good. Probably shouldn't have auto retaliate on either, but whew. All right, that got a little intense there. Not gonna lie. Oh my god, dude. The fact that it had me switching every other prayer for like 4 or 5 rotations in a row, that was so rough. Oh, now I'm getting bad RNG on the hits. Don't make me deal with the healers. Come on. No, you're gonna make me deal with the healers, aren't you? Any day now, Jad will go down. Oh. Oh, alright. Alright. 4 done. Am I pushing 5? Am I trying 5? That was... man. Struggling to get the fire cape to killing 4 Jads at once. I am a man who has gotten an inferno cape in leagues. YOLO? Oh, man. Just did 1 through 3, and I'm just like, oh, man, dude. It is tough. It is definitely tough. And it gets worse with more Jads. I will attempt 5. I will maybe attempt 5 twice. Leave 4 for later. It's definitely easier if you get, like... if you get tier 8, it'll be a lot easier. At least I feel good on 3, so I'm set for the Inferno. Yeah, 3 you want to be good with, just so you can send the Inferno cape. And this is a good way to practice that, too. Oh, man. Actually, I am high enough for thralls. I wonder... Maybe I bring some thralls in with me. Just for, even if it's like the early damage for that first one. I may not be able to think about spawning a thrall while I'm in the middle of this, but... every little bit. Nice, nice, appreciate it. Also, light orbs, 80. Actually, they were 200 last time. Well, still, this is the any points are good points. Any little bit will help. Ugh. Alright, 5 Jads. How does the overgrown relic work? Do you just plant what you want? And the leprechaun replants it? Yeah, as long as you have seeds. As long as you have seeds for it. See, also I hear my wife calling to me, so I may be out of time soon. Can I survive 5 Jads? With also my wife coming in behind me at some point in the middle of these kills. Oh, I didn't even... Crawl it up. Oh my god. Already missed a prayer. Feels bad. That's scuffed. I'm totally off sync now. Totally got out of sync there. Getting PTSD watching this. Wife plus 5 Jads at once is crazy work. Okay, hold on. Let me go holler down at her and see what I've got time-wise. And then he never returned. Oh no, it's okay. I'm back. Don't worry. I'm still here. All right, I got 15 minutes. An approved 15 minutes to make 2,800 points. What do we think? I saw some crafting ones. I think 5 Jads is maybe a little too intense for me right now. I can maybe try that again in the morning. Just need to find some points somewhere. Crafting was 1. I've already got some soda ash, so I can pick that up. Make some molten glass. Any other good stuff stand out to people in terms of tasks that I could maybe go for? I guess Wintertodt kills. Those are kind of low, but it would give me Wintertodt kills 110, 50, plus 99 fire making would be a thing. Shades of Morton for a lot of points there too. Maybe I should. I don't know. 100 blisterwood logs I still need. That's a 30-point task. Maybe I just start sending some of these. I do not need 6 rune axes. No thank you. I'll go chop a tree while I'm trying to sort out what I'm going to do. Clues, yeah, clues as well. Clues, the problem is I don't have a ton of them. I don't have a ton of other clues. I have like all the low-level stuff. 20 blisters is a task. Yeah, I completed burning them, I just didn't chop enough of them. Show your skills. Skills as well. Pirate hook time. I already did the pirate hook actually, so I've already got those 400 points under my belt. Running through every easy woodcutting fletching task. I don't have a ton of them. I know there's redwood logs I still have. I've burned 100 yew logs, I think. Actually, I guess it lets me do this for the skills, huh? Do like something like this, maybe. Oh, well, then there's all the clue ones still. I don't know, there's not a way to like filter out clue stuff, is there? These? Oh, maybe it just took a second to update. Okay. You do woodcutting, magic logs, burn 1 magic log, craft 200 magic short bows. Oof. I mean, you're not wrong. It'll just take a little while. Forestry basket, ain't no way. 100 blister woods, 100 yews. I guess the turn on fletching as well as fire making. So Wintertodt, fire logs. That'd be Shades of Morton. Mithril grapple, Fletcher rune crossbow. I guess some of these I can do. Magic logs, that's what you're talking about as well. Magic logs in Varlamore. 299 Slayer. Chasing ones, the agility course. Yeah, that's true as well. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna get this while we're here on stream though. I mean, there's no way. In 15 minutes, ain't no way. 2,800 points, but I can work on like, maybe I can do some woodcutting tonight, some like AFK woodcutting, and I can go through a bunch of these tasks. That'll at least get it closer. And then it'll probably be like, getting these done. Oh, hold on, let me clear my inventory so I can at least continue doing this. I'll try to get myself as close to the tier 8 as I can tonight, so that way in the morning it can be like, open up the tier 8, and then we can go send some different raids. Chasing ones, agility course ones. There was also the crafting ones, so that's a couple of points as well. Slayer 99, as someone just mentioned that. Slayer for 99, let me think. Actually, you know what? I can do this later. Let me go send in a Raxor. Killing one, is it going to be at least like 80 points, surely? If I get lucky. Do I even worry about the side things in a Raxor? Probably not. Gosh dang, man. I can't believe I still don't have a pair of Barrows legs. Ugh. What a pain in the butt, dude. I need the boots. Where did the boots go? Alright, we'll try an Araxor. See how that goes. That'll at least be a couple of points as well. Fastest way out to Araxor. Is there a clue step near Araxor? Does anybody know? I don't think there's a teleport in here, is there? I guess eventually I'll get the teleport scrolls from killing it. Ectophile. Yeah, Ectophile runs south. Just run from TOB. Sleep in the north. Fairy rings as well. I guess there is a fairy ring in here somewhere. I don't have the sleep telly yet because I haven't. You need like a. You need something from the nightmare, right, to unlock that one. Granite Mall worth keeping or just alk it? I think 100% you just alk it. The only reason you might keep it is if you had the spec relic, but if you have the spec relic, there's gonna be other like spec weapons. I think that one's not gonna be worth it. You have the boat. I do have the boat, but I mean, is that faster? Teleport here, take the boat, run up north. I feel like that's gonna be longer. Polker Telly? Oh, that is true. I did unlock the shortcut there. Immediately venomed. Love it. This is gonna be rough, isn't it? Save the memory. Just so I've got something. Yeah, build a rope shortcut. I've got the rope shortcut, so I'm good there. Let's see how good this thing ends up being. Grandma, go in the coffer. That's true. Save you some GP when you die. Actually, wait, can I just do this? I guess I could, yeah, it is a ranged melee weapon. Probably shouldn't have killed that one, but that's okay. Oh man, it's been a hot second since I did any Rexor. I don't even know if it's worth me killing that. Probably not, actually. I feel like I'm actually healing so much with the Blood Fury. Yo, Sean, how's it going? Welcome. Took 270 kills for the Rancor and the Halberd. Oh, right. Step back thing. My timing is not great. My timing needs some work. Alright, we're just gonna... We're gonna... I know this is not exactly efficient, but that's okay. Get myself reoriented a little bit. Get my prayer up. Chill, Venom. Chill. Alright. Soon. Oh my god. Please, no. Boy, this is rough. I promise I'm good at this. I have done Araxor before. I promise. I swear. Oh my god, my prayer ran out. Oh my god, am I toast? I'm about to be toast, dude. I'm clicking too many things. Can I just like... Hello, prayer pot. How many times do I need to click you? Oh, the quick pray is not melee. Oh my goodness, okay. Oh, okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's the first kill back. It's rusty. It's fine. We're good. We got it. We got it down. We got it down. It's that easy, guys. Just get the drop. Oh my god, dude. Holy cow, I think I'm gonna be sick. Never done Araxor? What's the goal? Just step back like Callisto? Yeah, I think it's maybe a little bit awkward with the Nature's Reprisal because since it's ranged. Spooned, I know. Well, I got another minute. Maybe I send another kill. See if I can't be even more spoon. Alright, let's... I don't know, man. This is, yeah, because this is what? Stab? It's not even that accurate on it. Probably better to use the zombie axe. Oh, wait, the HP plugin that puts it on your bars here. What one was that? Someone said it before. I don't recall the name of the plugin that does this. I don't know if anybody remembers offhand. Yeah, I think the zombie axe will make it a lot easier. Actually, I don't need that because I saved my spot over there. Status bars? Status bars, there you go. Thank you, coach. Tag me in. Ooh, sneak in before we get ourselves poisoned. Or venomed. Not that it matters too much, because I'm going to be venomed anyway, but... Alright, no weird fancy footwork without... but I don't have the range, so I think we're good. Way easier. Way more accurate. Wow, I mean, dude, this is like, this night and day. Use the thing that the thing is weak against. That's what you need to do. The reprisal let me down. Such a tear. There we go. There we go. This is way easier. Oh. Say that as I get off. Alright, we'll fix it. Actually, I guess I'll just kill it, huh? Doesn't matter if I get their damage reflected off. Much, much easier. There we go. Surely I can't get the back-to-back. Nah, no back-to-back. Never lucky. Yeah, I was a lot faster, too. Alright, I'm definitely pushing this. One more kill, that's it. One more kill, then I gotta call it. Am I doing range prayer? Trolling over here. I know, imagine using the weakness on the boss and it actually works. Why walk? Well, you walk to avoid the pools of poison. On the final phase, every attack gives you poison, so you basically, you let him hit, you let him walk up to you, so he smacks, poison goes down, he walks up to you, you just kind of like follow that pattern. If you're too fast like this, then you end up stepping on it anyway. Alright, here, let's get back into the rhythm of it. So step back. It's a little weird because the weapons are faster. So you kind of have to like stall yourself. This is where having both hands on your keyboard can help, because then you can run if you need to get around the boss when you run into a wall, but gotta get back in sync, huh? Doesn't matter though. Walk 2 tiles to the side. Drop. Can we get lucky? Dual dragon maces. Never lucky. Alright, so let me think about this before I get venomed again. Just got the Void Raker. Too bad. I have the Coppish. Rip. Run 2 tiles to the side. Round like Tecton. More DPS, yeah. Think about the crush bonus, I know, right? So, okay. Here's what I'm thinking. I am out of time. I do need to go and spend some time with my wife. Before the stream, what I'll do in between the stream, I think I'll get my herb lore up at Mixology. I know there's some tasks there, and I think it would be helpful to be able to make super combats, because it's going to make a lot of the PVM stuff a lot more consistent. So I'll do that. If I have a little bit of time to also AFK woodcutting, I'll do that as well. Last one. No, we can't keep doing one more, man. Gonna get myself in trouble. Easy fix for that. Teach your wife how to do the skills you hate. That's spending time. I tried to get her to come back up here and hang out with the stream, try the game again. My what? We don't have like a convincing skill or whatever. Our talking skills just aren't there. Don't make Mrs. Jack angry. I know, right? Embrace the chat peer pressure. I don't know. Okay, so Mixology top of mind. I think getting super combats would be really helpful. I can also get prayer renewals, pretty helpful because I have borrow more. And then woodcutting for some tasks, maybe Slayer for some tasks as well. I think I can get this down to like less than 1,000 points. And then tomorrow's stream, I'll be starting a little bit earlier. So, yeah, 9, 10 a.m. I'll schedule it before the end of tonight so you guys know what time it's going to start. And I'll be going for pretty much the whole day. So it'll be getting tier 8 in the morning, and then we'll be sending some TOB, depending on how much time, maybe also some chambers. We'll see, but definitely doing some raids tomorrow, so look forward to that. Appreciate you all hanging out for the night. Mrs. Jack calls, so I must heed the call. Have a good one, everybody. Hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow. Good luck with escaping. Catch you later.